All right, so welcome. Today, all around the world, we're celebrating International Workers' Day. So here at MX24, we want to ask you that one question. You heard it in my other promo. What is your hustle? My name is Kwame A.A Opoku, and I'm doing this with people who are like, let me just... Okay, let me start. Women first, ladies first. So I'm going to introduce Tatacaritas. Now, that name that I mentioned should be trademarked. And we need a copyright on it because you can't just mention it, right? It's like DJ Khaled saying another one. Now, if you don't know this woman from anywhere, you're either a beginner or you're a learner, right? Like, I'm taking my time. Oh, wow. So let me take my time and introduce her. All right, but Tatas is one of the most profound female entrepreneurs I know. Very strong, very present, very consistent in the last few years. Welcome to the show, Tatas.
Thank you, Kwame.
What you?
Funds, funds. Who the who keep the say over Tatacaritas?
Thank you. All right. Now joining me is somebody who is a big brother. He's been a mentor. We've slept in the same room. He gave me my first pair of designer shoes.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. He gave me my first pair of designer perfume. Probably one of the most gifted songwriters and performers I know. I've been in the studio with him. He's a magician. Yeah. It's just your chrome handle. Ghana, we don't. Okay, let me not go there. But I'm doing this with Trigmatic. I don't want to mention his house name. But he's a brother from another mother. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Look, this is a family reunion.
So
I've boycotted the script altogether. But today we're celebrating young entrepreneurs. And you guys, this is what we do. We're all young entrepreneurs. And so maybe we start this off with your own journeys, right? So let me start with Tatas. Where did this start and how did we get where we are?
Okay, so I'm not about to give you a whole speech and say since I was growing up I wanted to be an No.
No. That's
No.
not what happened.
No. In fact, I wanted to.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
You know, my favorite was Helena Wabbles. So in my mind, I'm the next Helena Wabbles.
Wow.
Yes, so I had that in mind. And then I also wanted to go to the School of Journalism.
Okay.
So I really wanted to be a journalist. But life just happened. So I trained as a secretary at the government secretariat.
Okay.
And then I had my internship at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But after that, sis was just jamming for years. I was just living my life as an only child. I was getting allowance from my mother. So
you were cool.
Yes.
You were
I was cool. Till I understood the internet. So mine started from the internet. Okay. I had a voice on the internet. My crazy Ghana self had a voice on the internet. And then from there, I actually started with promos on my page. Just normal promos, hyping your own friend's business. And I have seen businesses I have hyped in the past grow. And so, even when I was with Bima doing Airtel Tigo, I was still working as a digital manager on the side. Okay. And then I quit. To actually complete uni. I was in uni and I saw it was really worrying me, so I quit. And then I took it on full time. Wow. Look, it has not been easy.
We will get there. Nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody. My brother, you moved. So I know you so well, so I need to make sure I give you expression so I don't hide some of the questions. But I sort of saw the transition. Even when we're doing music, you always had a very strong sense of the business. Where is structure, Kwame? Where is administrative? Where are the blocks? How do we calculate 3 steps ahead so we get this? How then did you, because you dealt with fame, and then through fame still built a business. So tell us your experience building your company.
Well, I think, thank you for that question. First of all, entrepreneur is Obia 120 or pre-conwa. But that's on a lighter note. On a more serious note,
wait! You need to explain that. 1 ton so
entrepreneur. Obia 1 ton so pre-conwa is entrepreneur. I'm trademarking.
Thank you. So I mean, you have known me, and like you said, I think I've always been entrepreneurial even before ahead of the word.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. Growing up in a place like Flamingo, where you've been before, you know that you have no other option than to make it.
Yes.
You know, you for hustle, you have to survive, Charlie. You know, be now where you can't wait for anybody.
No.
You know, and I thank God for growing up in that space at the time. You know, and so it was just the drive to see success. I remember back then in the area, I always tell my guys, I won't be this, I won't be that, I'll live here, I'll do this. I used to say, Jal, I want my kids to be jumping around my house, you know, that kind of thing. So I always had this vision of success, but how to do it, I didn't know where to start. I think way back, even when like I had the label, I was thinking signing artists, even before artists started signing artists. And then I put a few artists on. I didn't know what to do with them. You know, but so I've always had that drive to want to see success or move myself to the next level, even with my career. I think at a point it affected me because I was always thinking ahead of myself. Like, Charlie, I'm here and I'm thinking.
And ahead of the industry.
The industry. You know, and I'm
I
thinking 10 years from now, hey, what if this happens? So let me quickly, that's why I quickly rushed into wanting to do live performances because then I'm thinking by the time I'm 40,
like,
you know, what will happen to my career?
Let me tell you a secret. Trade started talking about the potential of streaming when we're still downloading.
Yeah.
When artists were still making money off CDs and how many records we've sold.
I actually really like his genre of music.
No, he's
I think I'm very indigenous like you. Like ura your culture anymore. And that's what I really like. Your lyrics, everything. And it's not because you're my bro, but hey.
No, but
you've been doing it so
every year since I've known you, bro, you've been in record of the year.
Yes, including this year.
Every year since I have known you. They have never been able to call classics. And his name doesn't. My favorite song that we've ever made, and I say we've because we've made music together, is Woman's House.
Yeah.
Yes, that's like we are die-hard fans.
And Kwame, if Antoine is watching, Kwame is actually a co-songwriter for You Never Let Me Down, for You Day For Me. Kwame actually did the first verse.
Hey, I'm sitting in your midst of big men.
No, this is probably going to be my greatest show since I've been on here. Let's talk a little bit away from your experiences. There's sort of like a trend now where young people are generally saying it's enough. So it's becoming a trend where everybody wants to start up something. Right? We have a lot of self-employed people. We have a lot of entrepreneurs. I think there's a big difference between those two. But what do you think about the trend that a lot more young people are saying, yo, the 9 to 5 is not going to solve? Even those who are doing 9 to 5s now are starting side hustles. But what do you think about that?
I don't know. Okay, for me, I think every you can survive in 9 to 5 and you are probably called to be successful in 9 to 5. I knew 9 to 5 wouldn't work for me. I just felt like I won't succeed there because I found myself making quite a lot of mistakes actually. Okay, so people and 9 to 5 folks are having side hustles now. Because most of the brands I manage, the owners have 9 to 5 and then they need someone to manage. But I think the truth about entrepreneurship should be told. Because everybody actually thinks when you start a business and you start posting and you start getting likes, then it means that But I'm telling you, and I'm sure you all know that you actually start making profit in about 5 years. And so the truth is not being told, so everybody thinks it's easy. Look, it's nice that we are all forcing to make it in Ghana. It's really beautiful, actually. Our generation is one of the mad up generation. Yes. But just know where you fit in and just move with it.
Tell us, what do you do? Tell us about your business. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm a digital manager for startups. I actually focus on startups because I feel like they don't have enough money to work with bigger agencies. And so you can work with me at a moderate price, and then that's it. I'll work on your brand for you. I currently started selling food. So Banku and Shitolo is only available in the Ghana communities.
You sell Banku and Shitolo?
Yes, darling, I do.
What days, please?
Please, I'll tell you.
Thank you very much.
So
because we want to order.
Actually, I have kinky for the needy, but people don't know my favorite food is banku.
Oh wow!
So I found what I really So I like banku. How can I sell banku? Then I figured in our restaurants in Ghana, it's only tilapia they sell.
Yes.
And so my friend and I, Julita, shout outs to Julita, decided we are bringing our Ghana community online. So we are selling banku and shitolu. We are selling banku and chicken wings and chofi and thai. And we are bringing more. Very soon we'll start selling keto banku. We'll start selling millet banku. And people are, it's catching up.
Of course now.
You get it? So we found the need, and we are saying that people are fed up with tilapia. Let's give them something else.
And it's working.
Yes. So there's that, and there's Tatas and Friends. We've been on a break a while. If you know me, you know that me and God, dear, we are besties. God is trying to redirect. I'm waiting for him to talk to me. Then I move. But King for the needy there to come back.
No, I for King for the needy. He has nowhere to go.
No. It will come back.
Trick, tell me about your business and generally what do you think about this new trend where a lot more young people are jumping into it?
I'll start with the new trend so I don't forget my thoughts. I don't lose my thoughts. I like the angle where Tatas took it from because it's very important. Everybody's jumping on the wagon. For me, it's also a bit alarming. I'm happy that people are getting a sense of independence and hustleship, if there's a word like that, where they want to make something. But behind every business, what makes it very successful is the intention. If the intent is not proper, that's what determines whether you give up at a point in time or you continue or you become consistent about it. If it's just to make it and move, sometimes it's problematic. You know, because then you become frustrated when you're not making it 1 year, 2 years. I mean, who can wait for 5 years? You understand? So, and also you have to look at the environment in which you find yourself. If the environment is risky, if the environment is not ripe, if it's not a safe place, this business will not work, that business will not work. Market research, and market research is just a big English, but it's pretty much just going around asking people, Charlie, where to say, knowing your pricing, knowing all these things. People need to do all these things before they jump into a business or quitting their 9 to 5. A lot of people quit not thinking about these things. They leave the job and then boom, they realize that, oh, I messed up. So now I need to do this, I need to do that. Then also there's another trend where everybody follows everyone else's profession or business. Because
they see it working for them.
They see it's working for them. So that's also another thing. I say being an entrepreneur is being able to see the vacuum and filling it, or being able to see the problem and trying to solve it. Then money coming out of that, or trying to monetize it. Also, being an entrepreneur doesn't mean you cannot employ other people. Actually, the reason why you are is for you to employ. So you find out that the entrepreneur is trying to be everything at the same time. So then also that cripples their business. You know, especially in Ghana where the culture of partnership is not big. And then I have a business, but I know Kwame can put it online for me, or Tatas can put it online for me. I won't reach out to her. I become my own everything. You know, so even because I've seen her charges, and it's not much. You know, for a startup, I could be able to afford that, but no, I will not. You know, so all these things. So that's with entrepreneurship, but it's a beautiful thing that people are getting into it, entering into it. It's also putting pressure on a lot of, you know, it's also breaking the monopoly. Some people have controlled the job market and industries for a very long time. Now he's breaking it. We thank God for the internet.
Thank God for the internet.
Thank you know, so it's a beautiful thing. But then people must also study the trends, and then so that, Charlie, you don't get caught up in something you're not ready for.
It can be a nightmare.
I tell you, for my business.
Tell me about your business.
For my business, Kwaba Rice, and just like I'm talking about partnership, someone introduced me into farming, just gave me 2 plots, and I ended up having 4 plots. Then he saw that, I didn't give up because the first harvest was bad. I didn't gain anything. I didn't get anything. I didn't know about it. I didn't understand it. Then he was like, because you didn't give up, you know, come on board, partner with me, and let's do a bigger one. We did it. we lost virtually everything again.
Wow.
You know, and that was a 30-acre farm.
Oh, wow.
You know, and we lost everything. You know, and thanks to Richard, I mean, he never gives up. We decided to go back, do it again on a 55-acre land with, you know, proper farm tools, materials, stuff like that, and have the right people on the farm. And then it picked up. And then we decided, why don't we also go through the food chain, the food supply chain? We decided to process. So now we have our own rice brand, which is called Kwaba Rice. We also have Kwaba Rice Powder, which I was just there one day and I had a half sack of rice I had supplied. So the half, I was thinking, Charlie, we didn't pana. Thank God for the internet. I went on the internet to check out what things I can do with rice. And it's broken rice, and I thought I could blend it.
Yeah.
So I took it to my friend because I didn't know the mill around, and she said, "Oh yeah, we could blend this and add granite or add beans or sorghum, and then we started doing it.
Wow!
And then the first week everything was gone.
You can make banku out of it.
So rice banku.
Yeah. You just add stevia. Or a little, by that time, a little stevia, I say starch. But
stevia.
You can just, or you can add a little, you know, rice doesn't bind.
Yes.
Yes. So you can just add a little coconut powder, just a little, just so that it
will.
And you have banku.
Really?
Thank me later.
Thank you, actually.
Yeah.
You know, so please, you can get Kwaba rice powder and add stevia.
If you remember, just add stevia.
And you get banku.
We are
Thank you,
gone.
Tata.
No.
Thank you.
And it's amazing that you, and this is, Trigger and I, we have these conversations every day. It's the fact that not enough people are telling these young ones how difficult this is.
It is.
You know, and I'm glad you mentioned the fact that the first one went beans, the second one scatty.
Yes.
But the fact that you kept on going. Give me one of your major challenges you faced.
So, by all means, everyone will say, "Oh, because it was COVID." But even before COVID, I had like 8 clients, and I had lost 3 of them, and then COVID hit, and I lose all of them.
Wow!
Oh.
So I was home without a client, and that's when I mean, I've always been an influencer, but that is when I took my content creation very seriously, and even that, no deal. So I now start to learn iPhone photography, like product photography, using my iPhone.
Wow!
I got a few deals, and then it fell again. Then boom, I got a deal with Pizza Inn. And then for just some reason, I think it's good. It's not like just for some reason. The brands just started coming from DSTV, now Malta Guinness, now, you know, all those people.
Please, when we close, I want to see you.
Please.
Okay. Please.
So,
I need to see her.
As for challenges, I have been through it. I will not even lie.
You are even going
I'm still going through it because as at now, you serve people food and they'll still come back to you and give you all sorts of compliments.
I did the 2021 roadmap. Yes. I took it yesterday and I looked at it. I said, this is what the Bible means when he said man plans and God works.
Yes. True. So, I mean, as for the challenges, there's been a lot. And also financially, there's been a challenge. Sometimes I am seeing what I can do, but I do not have the money
to do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then it will, I mean, I believe in prayer a lot. I mean, I'm sure Trig also does.
That's what we do.
I believe in prayer a lot. So, in all honesty, my challenges I've been able to pull through just by the grace of God.
All right. Trig, one major challenge that you have faced. One major.
Wow. Yeah. I have a lot. I'm trying to figure out which one
to tell us.
Because all are very big challenges.
Yeah.
Okay, but then I'll do one with the rice.
Yeah.
When we started, I remember when I started the two plots, one, Richard, my partner now, really like left me to be by myself. You know, so he calls me one day. I had just taken my small salary, and he calls me one day and says, "Oh, we have to pay for this. We have to buy this. We have to do transplanting all at the same time." And when I calculated everything, I was like, "Oh, I mean, I had some money." And okay, so I pushed it and I sent it to them. I'm there. They called again for another thing. I sent it. You know, and I wasn't going on the farm at the time.
Yeah.
So I was just in a car, and it's like he just told me, "Oh, harvest time, small time, no, it go reach." I'm just there, and he calls me one day. close to harvest time, say, Charlie, birds come chop your
The
rice.
In Pidgin.
And I didn't understand
what do you mean by birds?
After all I paid.
I go to the farm
and
there's nothing.
Zero.
Birds have eaten.
So birds, these little birds, they come on
inside.
Because before the rice dries up, it's like milk. So they suck it. They had finished everything. They had finished everything.
So actually you didn't lose your rice, you were feeding birds.
I was feeding birds.
If you think about it.
True. I never thought about it that way. I was feeding birds.
Birds.
So it was another thing is when people close to you think you're not making sense, especially
in the
beginnings, and you have to sacrifice. No one is understanding. What it is.
The bigger picture. And for someone like you, it might be difficult because Rebecca says,
Thank you. Thank you. Especially with the perception people have about farming
in
Ghana. Even though they forget that everybody eats. Everybody
always eats,
including the very rich,
everybody,
and the poor. But they don't think about where the food is coming from. And if you check the number of people who eat in a day, in a minute, in a second, and how big a gap there is for everyone to tap into
and even in global conversations, food security issues, because now our population is getting bigger than we are able to. Guys, quick commercial break. When we come back, May Day special, we're celebrating everybody who's out there building some level of business to solve some problems. We'll be right back. Celebrities should be able to understand that political seasons come and go.
If a woman is running for a CEO or a COO something and then she's not married, then this woman is going to be rude.
Politics is the act of decision making.
You go to school and you learn a bunch of stuff that really you don't end up using. So then what's the purpose?
The quantum of graduates coming out of school every year, they realize that the job is inadequate.
Go on, my people. Welcome to XCave. A boy's body count and a girl's body count matter differently.
Wow, ladies. Probably an experience, something that happened.
Is it a deal breaker in a relationship?
No.
The XCave, and this show focuses on topics that are hot on the lips of our young people and presents it in an open, honest conversation.
Oh, look at him, he's crying, he's such a girl.
In other words, there are no liars on our show.
The man is the head of the home. The man is, quote unquote, the breadwinner.
We come here with the truth.
We talk of something being toxic. It's something which is harmful or unpleasant.
Stay glued to the television for the hottest show on TV.
The Bible said that we are not of those who shrink back, but of those who believe to the salvation of the soul. Sometimes God wants to do things in circumstances and situations that when people see, they will acknowledge that this is not the effort of man, but this must be the finger of God. So to him, life meant Christ. Life meant living for Christ. Life meant serving Christ. Christ in you, the hope of glory.
ICGC Evangel Temple presents The Kingdom Culture with Reverend Eric Ampofo on MX24. This and every Sunday at 3 p.m. Don't miss out.
All right, welcome back from that commercial break. So, if you just joined us, MX24GH, we're doing a May Day special. We're celebrating workers, labor, everything everybody is doing to solve problems across the continent, across the country. Now, in order for us to do that, we went to the streets of Accra to see what other people are doing to make their money. Let's take a look.
Yepam Adiema Nkrofo as a bring and sow. We don't do contract. Normally, when people bring, we have a lot of problem. When sewing finish, they won't come for it. Sometimes, when we charge, they won't agree on chargement. It's our problem.
We are into metal fabrications, and we are all the time here. I mean, manufacturing windows and metal doors for people, security doors and all that. So that's what we do here. I mean, it's a good work. Honestly, it's a very good work, and I always like to do it.
As you can see, I fry yam. I feel good though working is my own, so I feel good doing it. I wake up like 4 o'clock in the morning because I have 2 kids. I have to wake up early, bath them, I'll fry the fish in the morning before I come here. So by 9:30 going, I'm here. Sometimes the market, it depends. Sometimes the market is good, sometimes the market is not good.
I sell for Baleshi, Pentecost. But right now, coconut need to come. So if you get coconut too, the market need to come. So right now, they suffer for business inside.
I mean, you've seen it all. You've seen what some people are doing, and I love the diversity in where it was. Well, what did you think generally? Would you do any of those hustles?
Nanka. Who are you talking to? You don't know me.
That's who are you talking
to? I'm not shy. I'm not shy of any hustle.
Yeah.
Bayre, no, that's Bayre. I can stand there and fry it. But when you get there, you even want to talk to me. Brandon, you're sick. I'm not about. No, I can do it. I can sell coconut. Why can't I? In this Ghana, this generation, we've raised the standard so high that we are shy of certain
And it be
things.
fake standard.
Exactly, because
fake bougie standard. What is that?
You don't have. So why are you raising the standard? Me, I don't want to, I'm not taking my plate to anybody for food. So anything legal that I will do in this Ghana to survive.
Thank you.
Yes.
What do you think about the hustle that people are pulling?
I think it's a perfect hustle. I mean, Charlie, it helps people like myself. Charlie, I think I'm too Ghanaian.
Yeah.
You know, that it's so bad that, I mean, I was away not too long ago. And Charlie, the moment I got there, I had to go find that person that sells Ghanaian food. You know, something Ghanaian. You know, and when I'm here, there's this woman not too far from here. He sells plantain. He knows me. If you go to my area, the woman that sells on the road, they know you. Watch it early morning. They know me.
They know you.
You understand? I like watching. Yes. So me, I really, these are my people.
Yeah.
These are people that I feel say if they're not around, some of us will hustle because I find it difficult to always go to the restaurant and sit till date. Even today, this morning, I took a little stroll to get food from my neighborhood. You know, so I'm that type. You know, so it helps people like myself. And look, when it comes to hustling, you know, I haven't sold coconuts. I haven't fried yam, but I mean I've pretty much sold something.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, I was working with Sparks Magazine, and I was a salesperson. So I was selling at every Miss Malaka event. I was selling magazines, you know, and that's how I got my first radio job. Yeah, madam. Yeah, that's how I got my first radio
Funny
job.
enough, I was just about to ask you guys to tell me a hustle you got into that you never thought you would get into.
Yeah.
But you did it for a period just to get by.
Just to get by.
Yeah.
Okay, for me,
I remember some.
Me, there was a time, Charlie, myself and some guy in my neighborhood, I won't mention his name, he's a big man now. We used to, well, I don't know if you call it fraud. It's not fraud.
It's what?
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle.
We used to polish, we used to go to that junkyard where they put the computer parts, and we look for motherboards.
Then
and then we polish the motherboards, and then the guy is able to buy ISOs and stuff to
and fix
the
the little ones. Yeah.
Funny enough, whenever you put it in a computer, it works. And then we take it out. We used to clean. You know those times the memory. You take it out.
Yes. Then you wipe it.
We put it in a bag. We seal it.
Yeah.
So we used to go around and we sell it. I used to go around with him as well to fix people's computers in their studios. You know. So we used to use that in exchange for studio time. you know, and stuff like that. Myself and Roland, we've sold. There was this thing that some guy brought. It's like at the time phones had come fresh, the big ones, you know. So you see the batteries, and they were in some rubber.
Yes,
we got them from a guy. We go around, we sell them, get the money. We book for studio time. Wood, there's some type of wood. There's this man who used to bring it. We take it from him, myself and him. We'll go around. We sell it. So I mean, some of these things is
you know
and IPS. I used to sell my CDs.
Yes.
When I was in IPS,
yes.
I'll sit at there. There used to be this runabout there.
Yeah.
I will sit there with my bag. What this guy? What is doing? I used to do that. No, Charlie, you for buy my CD or what? I take
black.
So what was yours? Popsicle. So I found them. I used to manage them, and then I started selling in my church. This was even just 2019 or 2020.
Which one is Popsticles?
Popsicle, Abele Walls. Hey, ice cream now, edition.
Popsicles.
But really, right now, they are making it so big. I love it. I still eat it. I still tell my friends to, order it for their weddings and stuff. But I sold it in my church every Sunday.
Abele Walls.
Every Sunday.
Popsicles.
And it sorted me out in a way.
I'm going to start that business.
Please,
I like the name.
Someone is even.
Let's do it.
Someone is doing it.
Yeah, someone is doing
I'll do that.
I'll do it.
Yes, those are the ones I'm talking about. So I used to be a distributor in my church. So evening for certain services, for Sundays, I'm there all 3 services. And then when we have the youth programs, everybody's already looking forward to it. And it was buying my food. It was.
And to me, the thing is, Kwame, at a point for me, I pretty much did everything.
Yes.
I can hook you up with
anything.
You want somebody, I can hook you up with anything.
That's what I was also doing.
Yeah.
When I was in Lagos. In fact, there was a period where I made so much, it won't be so much now that we're sitting, but then I was making so much money during hall weeks, because when the celebrities come, they are my people.
Yes.
Right? So I'll get you back. I will get you back into trade back or bebo show. When you say trade back, now my mama who was school must say, look, over social trade the topic. Moogies. So all the people they bring for the backstage to you people that they collect for. All right, it's okay. Secret out.
Make up you.
Wow.
Yes. So I was making that money.
I see.
And then some of the DBs, you remember I had a very good friend called Aisha.
Yes.
She was a GIS kid.
Yes.
So she also had friends who had specific celebrities. And those DB kids, they have it. So some of that go feel bill, you have to go summer, bring me this. If you bring up, who do you want to see? So come the show there. Just let me know when you get. I will go pick you, bring you backstage.
Wow.
Hi, Trig. One picture. But collect for the back there.
Do you know what I like about everything? The legality. It's legal.
Yeah, it's legal.
It's totally legal.
Yeah, it's legal.
I was actually cashing out on relationships.
That's all.
Yeah. Right? Now, let me ask this question before we go for our next commercial break. None of us here started and it just took off. So, what did you guys do? Time nana and fam. You move, it doesn't move. What did you do to get by until it at least started making sense? Because at this point, there's proof of concept for each of what we're doing. So we're not as scared or shaken as we will be in the beginning. What did you do to get by until it started making sense?
Kwame, I think that nothing makes sense. Everything that makes sense doesn't make sense. I'm saying that because it depends on where you're standing or how you look at it. When I was in Flamingo, at a point, it was just how to feed myself for a day. And then that grew into having to want to do something. And then finding Christ led me to wanting to live a purposeful life. My pastor said something, and I think, it's very deep. He said, God created the earth, but man created the world. So I realized that it is up to all of us to create our own world. For me, it has always been what I wanted to see. Telling me I was seeing a lot of things. So in my mind, I think I'm gifted with stuff like that. I can see tatas and like immediately something will just come to me like, why don't you do A, B, or C? So for me, maybe it was a gift and I found it out very early. And I never gave up. I remember I met Jay Foley in 99, between 99 and 2000, and he gave me his number. I started calling him from 2000. He never picked my call. till 2003, and I never stopped calling him. So that's how hard I push. You know, when I called him and he met me, before he met me, I had already built my relationships with people. So when I met him, it was like bringing mine and him bringing his, and it became like a big bang. You know, so, I mean, and then Jeremy came on board and a few other people, you know, came on. I never want to stop. So my mind tells me that everything is in your mind. Me, I never stop. I woke up one day, I said, I don't want to no longer be that hip-hop artist.
I want to transition.
I want to transition.
I remember that conversation.
And the whole of Ghana turned against me. I remember. People felt like, but for me, it's about what you see. You know, so it was what I was seeing, not what everybody else sees. Because like I said, anything that makes sense can also have a potential of not making sense to other people. So if it makes sense to you, go for it. People only buy results. So once you get the results, now people would be like, oh. So
now it makes sense.
I always say life is like a painter. You know, they're splashing the paints, they're doing something.
Doesn't make sense.
Everybody else like, what is this guy doing? I can't waste painting. What's painting? What done it board in the crowd until you turn around and then you see that, oh, what drum, Papa? What drawn? You know, so that's how I see things. And
absolutely.
For me, yeah.
How did you get by, Tatas?
How did I get by?
And God, please.
And God.
First and foremost.
First and foremost.
So if I even tell you that I never stopped before, then I'm a liar. I stopped at a point.
I stopped playing.
I stopped.
This guy.
I stopped at some point. This whole journey I'm on didn't make sense to my mom. And being an only child is also, you know, it was heavy on her. And she's not around. So it took me, apart from proving to her, I had to prove to myself that, chick, you've got this, you can do it. Look, right now, my mom, if you want to recommend something, she said, Tatacaritas, no, on your brand, see, Juma, and see, let me just call her. Yeah, like, it's that bad. It's established. Yes. And for me, consistency is my thing. Up till now, I still stand by the fact that even if I put a content out and I get even one like my sister, my brother, I still put something out in a day. So consistency has always been my thing. But the major, seriously, it will be Christ. Because I live alone too, so mentally, it can be draining. And I promise you, if it's not that I have God anchor, honestly, it wouldn't have worked. So for me, I mean, in all things, you can do everything, take everything seriously. But on a more serious note, we really joke with God, you know. Yeah. And I have grown in that space, and I have seen prayer work. Let me use my Malta Guinness Joe as an example. I would see my friend Bellamundi post it, and I would be like, hey, what did that mean? Giovanni. Shout out to Giovanni. Giovanni will post it, and I'm like, hey, why if I get a deal with Malta Guinness? At that point, I realized, getting the deal now, I realized it wasn't time for me to get it. So God didn't even make it available. Look, this year, Meteho, and they just called me. That, send us your rate card. I'm like, where? Malta Guinness. I can promise you that day. That day. The jubilation. The excitement. I was like, but I wanted to work. How did it happen? Then I remember that, look, I literally prayed. I said, listen, when is your time?
It would come.
Make it happen. So some of the things are happening in our lives that people actually think we woke up one day and it happened. Look, consistent prayer. Since I understood prayer without season. Oh boy.
All right. On that note, we're going to go for another commercial break. Without season is something I'm wearing, right? Without
season. Literally. You are in the spirit.
So you better not stop. No, don't move. Don't do anything. You can't cease watching this show without season. Don't do it. We're back after this commercial break.
What we do has consequences, intended and unintended. The decisions we make, the actions we bring, have weight.
When did it become a crime to succeed in this country?
We spotted a suspect trading pattern. All three firms have links to Bobby Axelrod.
careful out there.
I was like, forget the future, the life was then. But now I'm in the future, wishing I learned then. When yesterday's friends became today's foes. Gonna kill for this fame, now I'm picky with the shows.
Yeah, into the fray one more time. I'm picking. Where's the muffin warrior still? Trudging on the distance. As hope abounds, I smile, rest assured. I will not faint, I will not worry. Cherish the path, won't let it bore me. And voices will know what must be told. So as the future still unfolds, oh, may we glimmer, may we glow. Persecuted but not forgotten. Mama said, this is the battlefield, so don't you quit, don't you bend no knee. Keep the faith, always love is the remedy. So won't you just try for me, try to make it through the day. Never you say you're not enough. Heads up, not sending for purpose, anybody move.
Nobody knows tomorrow. You're going to my shit again. I can't believe it in sorrow. You're going to never stop me niggas slow. Near back yourself, nobody knows tomorrow.
All right, welcome back. Now we're back. Now, when I did the promo for this show, we asked you guys to send us a pitch of your business, telling us about yourself and your hustle, what makes your business so good that we should let hundreds of thousands of people know about it. Now, some of you did send in your comments, and now we would love to hear it. So, we're going to have some people come on Zoom. They're going to pitch their businesses to us. I think we have about 2 or 4 people, and we're going to listen to them. And then when we're done, I'm going to let you guys choose your favorite business.
Hey, God,
all
look
right?
at me.
So, we're going to get the first person to come on. They will come, they will introduce themselves. We're going to give them about 2 minutes to pitch their business to us. Okay. And then we're going to give all of our comments. All right, we're ready?
Yep. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah.
Okay, so let us have the first person who is joining us via Zoom if we're ready. My people are ready. Trig has done this. I mean, I know that we've actually been through some of these type of events before, where you've done judging for innovation. I see these videos.
This is my first time.
By the way, as we wait for the person to come, I saw one that was trending. You are a judge for a music show.
Yes.
A big African one.
The one in SA.
The big.
I beg.
The big African one.
I beg you, Trig.
So Trig goes to SA.
Hey, Trig's SA be me.
Ade Makona. Ade Makona. I know anything. I got a call. South African number, +27.
That's right.
I changed my English immediately.
This guy, the accent.
Straight up to Zulu.
This guy.
So, I get on the phone and I say, hi. He says, hey, how are you? I picked your number from Visitor Mewayo. Now, Visitor Mewayo, in our world, in the Christian world, that would be TD Jakes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
Like, in the public speaking world, he's here.
Yeah, he's there.
And by God's grace, I've scored that side. Me and I'm with
now the pressure.
So much pressure. Too much.
I had it too yesterday.
So, Trick calls and says he recommended you. We want you for a conference. Can you please send us your rate? I'm like, my PA will get it. Hey, that time the planner plan for them. Trick say, see you.
You see your mind.
Your face. Yes. It's me. They were vexed.
You want money chopped.
SADS.
All right, so do we have the first person ready to join us to pitch their business? Okay, the person is ready. Let the person come. I will introduce my judges to him or her.
This is the first time I'm being a judge.
And then, all right, so we're just waiting for the person to show up. And then we can hear what their business is about. But whilst we wait for the person to come, one of the things that I think in celebration of today, we need to be able to highlight is how people are surviving in this pandemic.
Yes, yes.
Bros, this pandemic scatter me.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's been God. It's been proper positioning. It's been challenging. But like I said, it resets everything. And Charlie, you just have to live a modest life. You know.
Hold on. I think our person is ready. Please introduce yourself, and we'll come back and hear that one. Please introduce yourself. Okay, Mr. Augustine, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, sir. Please introduce your business and tell us what you do.
Okay. My name is Augustine.
Okay.
This is the first time that I'm doing something like this. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello?
Hello? Your line is a bit bad, so if you can speak up.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Right. Okay, my name is Augustine, as you said, and I'm in Kenya University.
Okay.
I'm a student actually, and this is what I do. It's the first time I'm doing something like this.
I can tell.
Yeah. But I believe that I can.
So tell us about your business. You have 2 minutes. Tell us about your business.
Okay. My business is called Green Light Groups.
Okay.
Construction, travel and tours, logistics. But I would like to emphasize on the construction and the logistics. So with the construction, what I do is I get people who are into home building. So that is architects. When you want to build a house, you like to get a land, you like to get an architect, and any project management, anybody that is whatever you are supposed to do to bring up your building. So what I do is I merge all of these people together, and then I make sure that I negotiate with the clients, and I bring it to my people, that is those people in green light, and then I make sure that whatever that they get, whatever that the clients talks to me, I talk to them, and then I negotiate with them, and I make sure that everybody gets their own share.
Right.
I don't know whether you guys.
Yes, we do. Sure. So you're more like a middle person who organizes all of these vendors to get the job done, and you take the burden off the end client. Tell us one of your biggest challenges, and then I will hear from my judges quickly.
Oh, okay. My challenge is merging the education together with the business.
The business.
Unlike the logistics per se. And when I went to the level 100, I realized that students really struggle when they are sending their goods home. That is, when there's a semester, they have to send all their stuff home and then bring it back again. So I realized I have to. There was nobody that was in that business. I don't know whether there is someone doing it, but then when my research, I realized that there was nobody doing it. So what I did was I made sure that I get a place for them where they can keep their stuff. And then when the semester is over, they'll get it back. So the thing is, I'll make sure that I'll get 1 week of my time. 1 week of my time. That is the time that we are about to do exams. And then with my squad, we'll go with to the various halls and speak to them. So it really affects me in my examination.
In your studies?
That is because, sure, my studies. So that is one of the hardships that I go through. And also with the construction, sometimes when they see you as a young guy, they think you cannot really deliver. Because actually, what's up? What can you do? So it makes them like push back a little bit.
Augustine,
really bringing. Yes.
First of all, we celebrate you. This is absolutely, I mean, a niche, a gap. So congratulations, we celebrate you. We've put your business out here on TV land. I'm sure when we're done, we're also going to take your Instagram and post it on our stories for people to see. Well done. Congratulations. Trig, what do you think?
Well, I think that the university idea for me
the
logistics tops it for me. Yes,
Yeah.
I think it's an amazing idea. For me, he should have sold that more. Because look, that when I was in school, that was one of my biggest problems. You know, and it's something I'm sure a lot of people don't even do. So for me, I think he should really look at that. Since he's also a student, they can relate with him. They can talk to him. His first customers are pretty much around him. They're just there, you know. So it's not like going around sites to look for. Anybody that started building might as well have an idea of who and who they want to work with, and it's cheaper than to have a middleman who come and then still take a charge, unless he's employing them and then he's taking the contract. Like, say, I give you 1 million Ghana cedis and you build for me. That's different. But from what he's saying, he now goes to outsource other people. So I think that school idea,
the logistics,
is amazing.
And he should look at scaling.
Yes.
All right. Now, Tatas, I'll let you hold your comment for the second person because we have them back to back in our time. So, can we have the next person? Please kindly introduce yourself. Let me let you do the introduction. Welcome to the show. Hello? Alvin, are you there? Alvin, can you hear me? I hope your house people don't change this network for you. Alvin, can you hear me? I think Alvin is struggling with the network. I can... Alvin, please remove your earpiece. I think that's why we're getting this feedback. So remove the earpiece and talk through the default microphone or whatever device you're using. Oh, see, hey. If you're by force, squeeze you.
I tell you. I tell you.
You didn't pray.
Alvin, can you hear us?
Oh, Charlie.
That's so sad.
Too sad.
So maybe the network is bad. Maybe what we can do to celebrate Alvin, can we show? Okay, let's talk to Gloria, but maybe later we can show Alvin's business in terms of Instagram and everything. So Gloria, welcome to the show. Please talk to us if you can hear me.
Hello.
Hi, Gloria.
Yeah, good.
Good afternoon. Where are you joining us from?
I'm home at the moment.
Great.
Today's Saturday. No, I'm home.
Yeah. Where is home?
Home is in La Paz.
La Paz. Amazing. So tell us about your business.
Okay, so I'm a fashion designer.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm into ladies' wear and men's wear as well.
Okay.
And children.
Okay.
Yes. So it's a brand that's been there for, I think, 3 years now.
Okay.
Yes, and so far so good. A lot of challenges, but we are doing well. We are trying our best. Yes.
Amazing. Amazing. So basically fashion for women, men, and children. Tatas, what do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
So looking at her following, she's
doing quite well
because in that space is really crowded.
it's choked.
It's really choked.
Yeah.
And so if there's anything I would tell her, is that she should have excellent customer service. Because the problem, thank God I'm here, I can say it on air. The problem with fashion designers
in this
country is customer service. The rudeness is too much.
I bet the fashion people
and the time,
time they deliver.
Oh, yes, that
so, Gloria, for you to excel in this business, treat everybody the same. Celebrity, non-celebrity, customer service, talk to them politely, deliver on time. For a bride, you can deliver her kente 1 week to the event. Don't take up jobs that you cannot deliver
on,
because it gives you a bad name. And Ghana for you see
you go
yes.
Straight. Do you have a 30-second advice for?
Yeah, I also think that one thing she can do, she can cut a niche with the kids, especially during weddings. They're always a problem for the family. We want the guy that can do a quick suit for the page boy and something, some dressy, nice flowery dress for the kids. So maybe she can pay some more attention and niche out those ones.
Fantastic.
You know.
But congratulations for making it as one of the businesses. Alvin, I hope you've gone to speak some tongues. Let's try your network again because I really want you to come talk about your business, Alvin. If you can hear us, please let us know about your business.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Tell us about your business, sir.
Okay, I'm Alvin, the founder and owner of Jar Organic Company Limited. We are specialized in cultivation of organic farm products for commercial purposes. We bring safe foods from the farm to your table. Yeah, we also offer training programs for our clients, and we also create jobs for the youth. We also provide consultancies. Yeah.
Amazing. I think we have another person who's supposed to. So congratulations, Alvin. I'm sure if anybody is super excited about your business, it's Trig. Because
super excited.
Yes. So we will. Let's take the next business and then we'll comment about both together. Sure. Let us hear from. Is this our last business? Akwesi Jan, you are our last business. Please talk to us about your business, Akwesi.
Good evening to the viewers and good evening to all of you.
Thank you. Welcome to the show. Can you lower your TV set? We can get feedback.
It's coming from the other side.
Okay, please talk to us.
So, Mr. Kitchen started as a business that is worried about what we consume. We realized that a lot of us consume synthetic food, which has health implications on our lives. So we decided to go into the production and the marketing of 100% natural cooking products. In 2017, we started with 3 spice variants. But as of now, we have 30 cooking products that is able to save your cooking time by 50% and give you so much convenience. We actually want to be a kitchen that will feed Africa with 100% natural food. And we measure roasted cooking products. Our product is free from additives, no chemical, no synthetic preservative. Just for your health, we are much concerned your health. We are much concerned that as a land of natural food, we have over 90% of our people consuming synthetic food. So we want to rewrite the narrative and make sure natural food is accessible to the Ghanaian population and then African continent at large.
Wow. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Congratulations on that, and I like the clarity with which you've delivered your presentation. Congratulations to all of you, Augustine, Alvin, Gloria, and Akwesi Jan. Our final comments to all of them, and let them hear what we think.
And
then we'll choose our favorite business.
The last person has me as a customer because my favorite is Banco and Oko.
And I saw Oko and Ademe.
Yes, so I'm like, okay, from here I'm just taking his contact and then I'll just make a purchase and try it out. But yeah, they are doing so well. It's not easy, but the fact that they still want to push, you know, trying to even get the chance to pitch shows how much they really want it. That's why Trey said the intention is very important. And so we are saying congratulations to you. We applaud you for joining the team of not giving up. And we are going to make Ghana a better place.
Absolutely.
And so for me, I'm going to take all the businesses. Everybody gets a post for me on my platform. And then I hope that actually helps to get
in
a
one
few
way or the
customers.
other. Fantastic. So all 4 of you are getting your businesses posted by one of the strongest influencers on this land. If she posts you, they will come. Trey, what did you think about that?
Well, I think, Charlie, amazing stuff, man. And initially, I posted something on my Twitter about this show. I think it should be encouraged. We need more. I mean, there's a lot of crappy content. I'm sorry, but I have to say that's the truth.
Please,
these things empower, and we need more of these things.
Yeah.
Look at these amazing businesses. I'm sure people never knew about them. Even if a few customers they had is bigger and better now. I would say kudos to that great guys because look, we are in some jungle. It's not easy. It's war out there with agriculture. You know, so big up to the guys who are doing it, especially going the extra mile to process. It's different being on a farm and it's different processing. Let alone getting all the certification from FDA to, there's a lot of hustle. You know, so and I know, but I'll encourage them to be a part of the Startup Act dialogue, which is ongoing. I'm on the board as well.
Absolutely.
So guys, push for it, because once it comes in, you get some waivers, you get read about also your new businesses, because then you know what to do with regards to taxes. You know that you know you have some tax exemptions, but you know how long that will be and all of that. I think they're doing absolutely well, Charlie. They are great guys. They boss my
What's
mind.
your favorite business?
My favorite business would be that school guy from tech.
The logistics guy.
I think that business is so green. If he makes it big, bro.
Imagine 20 universities.
Now we'll storehouses for logistics.
Stop.
He just needs
Augustine will call you, okay?
Yes, we'll call you.
He needs a couple of, he needs to add a few more people. Maybe a few people that can also do the errands for him. So that he can study. So he should bring people who have sense on board, not greedy people. Better still pray about them before you bring them on board.
Thank you.
That's all.
Well, guys, that's all the time we've got. Special section just to celebrate all the amazing people who are building businesses. Thank you guys so much. It's been great. Remember to enjoy the holiday. I know that Monday, Ghana and holiday. So remember to enjoy the holiday. Take some time off. Go get some rest and celebrate all of the people who are also working with you as we've celebrated you today. Thank you, Trigmatic. Thank you, Tatacaritas. My name is Kwame A.A Opoku. Enjoy the rest of the day. Shalom. Peace be with you. Cheers, guys.